Hi, good morning everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sesilia Nia, a special staff under the U.S. President referencing the U.S. Department of Commerce. My purpose in the presentation is to explain to Chinese entrepreneur about this tariff war and case study assessment. U.S. Department of Commerce special staff in China's business meeting on tariff war. As a special staff under the U.S. President referencing the U.S. Department of Commerce, I can play an important role in promoting U.S. economic interests as well as improving trade relations between the U.S. and China. One, two, listening to complain. Explain how do I listen to Chinese businessmen complain about the tariff war and the high tariff imposed by the US on their product. Asking question. What is the impact of tariff war your business? Uh, Here I understand that tariff war is causing difficulties for your business, and we will consider the impact of fine or fine for extension. Explain how do I listen to Chinese businessmen complaints about of tariff war and the high tariff imposed by the US on their product. Asking question, how do the high tariff imposed by US on your product affect your business operation? We understand that the high tariff imposed by the US on your product have affect your business operation. Here, we will work together to find alternative that can truly mitigate the impact. 2. Explain the US position. What is the US position on the tariff war and high tariff imposed on Chinese product? Uh, One, to protecting US economic interests. Two, stressing on fair trade practice. Three, encouraging trade reform. Four, and also protecting U.S. worker. And then the main reason: one, protecting U.S. intellectual property. Two, increasing China complying with the national trade rules. Three, and protecting U.S. worker. 3. And communicating with the US government, explain how to communicating the result of the meeting with China's entrepreneur or to the US government, what steps should be taken going forward. And 3. One meeting report which is the result of a discussion of China's business complaint and the solution that are in that profession to analysis in regarding the impact on China's business tariff and what potential be taken. 3. Recommendation. Recommendation to the U.S. government regarding stuff that can be taken to reduce the impact the tariff for. What step should be taken can be through strictly development monitoring as well as evaluation and communication. The goal to improve trade relation between the US and China. 4. Explain the reason behind the rates related to the complaint of entrepreneur. And 4. 1. Unfair trade practice. 2. Trade deficit. 3. Protecting U.S. industry. 3. Also intellectual property. And China's businessmen might complain about the tariff imposed by US because it increased the cost of production and also reduce the competitiveness of their product is US market. 5. What are the benefits for Chinese entrepreneur if they comply with the tariff. And 5. 1. Access to the US market can be stable. 2. Along the time on trade. 3. Increase US troops in China. 4. Reduce the rights of confiscation of goods so the China entrepreneur can operate it more safely. 5. And increase the competitiveness on their product in the US market. How to suggest a solution to ease tension and promoting cooperation between the US China. 3. I want a dialogue and also communication between the US and China government to solve us and problem and also increase economy of cooperation. 2. Trade agreement which affair mutually and beneficial. 3. Tariff raiders on certain products that do not impact economic U.S. interests. 7. What caused the tariff war in this case study? The US and China trade minister to occur because of the US trade deficit, unfair trade practice, technology gaps, and protecting US industry. US action to impose tariff on Chinese product, increasing pressure on China to change trade practice. China action include imposing tariff on US product, increasing negotiation with the US to reach and trade deal. The tariff war between the US and China has been an impact in the global economy, including increasing import costs, reducing trade volumes, affect economic growth. What did the U.S. ask in the case of the U.S. Commerce Ministry staff? The U.S. has imposed high trade tariff on China's product as part of the trade war between the two countries. 3 and 1. This tariff policy aim to protect domestic industry to reduce the trade deficit. 3. Suppress unfair trade practice. And 3. And U.S. action has practices from China, including imposing an additional uh, tariff on percent on some imported goods from the US. Trade conflict has an impact in the global economy, including in Indonesia. Sekian presentasi dari saya. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.